Yes, okay, thank you for being back. Um, I was introducing the company and the background and where we are coming from and a little bit about our history and all that and behind ERPDUO. We ran, or I ran actually a company from 2012. So the idea of ERPDUO was ready in by late 2014 actually. Wherever you go, you have to deal with the CSR, ESG, and all other requirements and demands, primarily non-technical. And ERPDUO is actually a complete IT or business company, a complete consultancy with quite much methodologies. You don't need to worry about our competency. We have a lot of learning and a lot of skills as well. And we were also quite early to adopt not only SAP but also Microsoft Power Platform and Microsoft Dynamics 365. So we were among the first to adopt and offer banking as a service. Yeah, there are still things we are working with, but obviously, banks and financial companies have most of this implemented because they are in a hurry actually to not postpone those national and international regulations, but we can also help them with whatever is necessary. So it's basically fundamentally more into European standards and then some international and then American standards. But it is the same. Yeah. Machine learning. We worked with the concept during the COVID years, but the situation now is that Microsoft has their AI products, Google have TensorFlow and all that you can trickle with and build by yourself. GPT-4 and all that, Google AI and Grok. Before the split with Elon Musk and another research team, AWS, and then we have a lot of research actually on deep neural networks actually. So here are some terms we can look closer into and implement here and there in your systems or in our systems. And then we have all these magical ISO standards for AI and cybersec, and it's like actually that everything from the, let's say, 90s and 2010 is going in a circular loop with updates. So definitions and guidelines and controls comes back in place. I have AI applications is ISO 53339, use cases, technical requirements 24030, concept and terminology 22989, AI guidance investment 23894, implications of use of AI, bias in AI systems, and more blah blah blah. Yeah, so it looks actually almost like a research a university department website. Could be better than this. And we are running out of time. We have actually some product concepts which are not released yet, but that is also why I'll just leave it there. Probably something in the pipeline and scope of work for 2025, and I think the magic will happen within year 2026. Deep learning, if you're interested in that, reinforced learning, deepen neural network. It's not only a lot of algorithms, but there are so many categories and subcategories and content you have to make and validate and verify. So that's more what reinforced learning is, to make AI and ML applications and systems, and these engines, search engines, find the right combinations for you when you search after something. Yeah. can also work with these medtech projects like electronic patient journals and more a bit secret technologies. And we have time and resources for that. Yeah, you can see some of these serving customers, healthcare, hospital, equipment suppliers, emergency units, and so on and so on, to actually support and assist pharmacies, lab chemistry labs, even command centers with very accurate technology, like give them analytics and a combination of AI ML, but also more into devices and documentation and systems and aid support, computers, networks, and seamless integrated solutions for e-health criteria, and their national portals with HealthNet, Bank ID, 2-level, 2-tier, 3-factor authentication and all that. So medical journals, GE, Philips, etc., hardware, barcodes, IR, X-ray, and more. Diagnostic medical machines and apparatus. So where are we? Absolutely looking after public tenders and from software and licenses to also consultants into IT solutions, and yes, a bit also data centers. We had IT equipment segment in the workshop in 2017, which has been now adopted to data centers as we have good knowledge and competency on planning and procurement for you or for others when it comes to data centers in your country, and can also be for other companies and so on. Not that much updated actually, but we had low activity during Ramadan in March, and now in April we had Easter, so 1 week off. this is going to be very exciting when we have more news for you. So far it is something based on Oracle, something Microsoft, even SAP and other SaaS contributors pass with infrastructure or platform versions, cloud apps, third-party integration, cloud analytics, which is very, very interesting. And then we have some from some cloud applications from Oracle, Fusion, and Analytics. That was primarily formed for our actually international companies or customers, because they are already using Oracle, but now it's multi-tenancy and multi-integration, where most companies in 25, 26 both use Microsoft and Oracle and SAP for what it is, for what it's good at. When it comes to real IT, where are we? IT, business and IT management and all that. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that is what I mentioned about, that we could plan and set up, contribute in database setups, data center projects, and more. IT management and IT systems is very, very important. So here you will see that ERPDUO is actually able to do all this. It's not only about setting up systems or ERP. Business analytics solutions. Yeah. So architectures, IT, IS management, information management, so some data science, AI, engineering, BI and VI, innovation, lean, agile, industrial control systems, Modbus, Profibus, Ethernet, TCP/IP, routers, data link, device compliance with ABB, Siemens, GE, Rockwell. Not that we necessarily work too much with that, but yeah, I mean, we have customer industrial environments who actually demand and require that people can come in and help us with planning, design, network, mapping, procurement, installation, and yeah, whatever is actually necessary. So this is, just actually a document we made from the providers of technology, gateways and so on. Things like guidelines and all that. It's not our technology, and yeah, it's also not supposed to be our technology, and you can see that following ISO and IEC standards for smart energy, grid architecture modeling, smart grid movement, smart energy. So we have that linkage and close proximity to energy and the industry world. And once more, over to information and data sciences, enterprise architecture, IT program management, IT change management, IT project management, blockchain and all that, EA, visual intelligence, shared services, SaaS, return predictive analysis, metaverse, continuous improvement in development, and for hire all CIO, CTO, CXO. There are also people with finance and cost background, because that's very essential for your business when you're reaching out for funding and investments and all that. Yeah, I think that we could business consulting. Yeah, that can be everything from project and process management to program management and change management. It can also be chunks of research and innovation, proof of concept studies, BPO outsourcing of units within a country or within countries, offshoring, outsourcing, on-site, off-site, but also onshore and offshore, right? And the seas, maybe on ships, etc. as well. And management consulting here. Corporate strategies, business models, spin-offs, bit of startup, divergence investment, commercial development, boards funding, financing, fundraising, or business and commercial development, M&A or IPO, preparing here. A bit more on the financial side, debt maturity, we're going to have apply for debts, or the investors going to stock exchange, which market, which marketing, which strategy implementations, understanding not only innovation but risk and funding need and cost control and so on. OPEX, CAPEX, very important. Having communication strategy, information strategy, documentation strategy, very important. So it's not only because it's nice to have these things, but because if you're a consultant or manager in a large company, then all of that will not be your responsibility. But if you're a GM, MD or CEO of any company, then you have exactly those responsibilities. So I'm very happy that we can offer that, and the Global Delivery Center, that's sort of not exactly handled by, it is handled by us in Norway and UK, but it's supposed to be a two-way interoperating relationship where we can have BPO solutions in several countries. Project design and house of management. If you have an accounting background, you can contact us. CFO Advisory House, CTO, you can hire in and do things for you on hour-based agreement, and in 22 these rates were high, but now in 25-26 there is a high inflation and all-time high record sales and revenues in companies, then these hour prices and annual cost rates for PMO, project management officers and all that is quite normal actually. And also CEO. And we're also taking a bit more money per hour after 10 years of intense struggle. It's like 25,000 hours of work, 1,500-1,600 hours of annual work, only on developing the company without actual payment from customers, and advice on our QMS software. Something from advisory, it happens that we have to involve ourselves in financial matters and legal matters,